let me just go on my Kento and Fujiwara spiel here, because people are probably going to expect me to say something about this.
I was going to ask. I will give you the runway now.
Okay, give me your question then. What was your question?
I just want to know what your thoughts were on it.
Okay, I mean, it sucks, right? First, there's been a lot of, I guess, reductionist takes about it once the news came out. And, well, why can't they fire these guys for this, or that sort of thing? And that's not the story. So the story, I mean, yes, there was and again, I'm going to use the careful language here. There was an alleged contract violation at the end of last year, and they were not released because of the alleged contract violation. The alleged contract violation was settled. They were punished for that when they disappeared from Mexico at the end of January, whatever it was. They were pulled back. You're suspended. You're going to have to come back in March to renew your visa anyway, so you guys are on ice until then. They were around. I saw Kento at Champion Gate. He was there watching the show in a hoodie with the hood up with a mask on, sunglasses on, because no one could know he was there. And I talked to him and was like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Well, this is going on, but we're gonna get through it." But the trust, or whatever, the mutual, I don't know, what's the word you use? The
relationship.
The relationship between the two sides, it was irreparable at that point. And I don't know if it was, okay, well, then you guys are fired, or you can't fire us because we quit, or what it was, but there was no coming back for it. Like, there was a back and forth. They really did try to work it out, but neither side could do it. Contracts were up at the end of April, and that's it. They didn't come back. I mean, like, I thought that it was going to be announced right after Nagoya. It wasn't. I was hoping that there was a positive reason for that, but then, once they went back to Mexico on their own, it was like, well, at this point, the news is going to get out. They need to hurry up and announce this, and they were late on announcing it, so the gossip got out. But it is what it is. Fujiwara was only around for 6 months, and in terms of impact on the card, there's no impact, because they've both been gone for a year. It's not like Ishida last year, where he vanished in the middle of a tour and in the middle of an angle where Gold Class are turning heel and he's gone. Suddenly the guy that was spearheading it is gone. It's not like that. And so things will move on in the ring. Where this is a problem, and where I was really upset about this at the start, is I think this is a big blow to fan trust, in the sense that, okay, in 2005, Sua left, Aganiso left, Milano left, and you're wondering, God, what's going on backstage at this company? But it didn't matter, because everybody's young. All the guys are still 26 years old, and everything going on in the ring is super interesting. Magnum leaves in 2007, same story. Everything that happens in 2009, same story. Everything that's going on in the ring is still interesting. Matches are great. Everything is good. I'm enjoying all the doubts I have about what's going on backstage. When I look what's going on the stage, I don't think about that. And it's getting increasingly hard to do that. If you're, Dragongate right now, it's, generation change, and, the future is bright and all that. So if you're someone maybe that's not interested in what's going on, if you were an Ishida fan, or if you're an Eita fan and you're sticking around and you're watching Dragongate because Eita shows up from now and then, and you like some of these other guys, and you're kind of trading on the knowledge that, the future is bright. Maybe you're not happy with what's going on right now, and like, God, all the unit battlefield is shallow and this, that. But when these guys come back, they're going to come back and they're going to shake things up, and it's going to be great. So I'll hold out and I'll continue supporting until then. And now they're not coming back. And that can be a jumping off point for a lot of people. And I think that that more than replacing these two guys, Fujiwara, a great high flyer. We've got Tanaka. Tanaka can do everything that he can do. and he's better looking. I mean, but that's not, it'd be much better to have both. But there's going to be a high flyer moving up to replace him. Kento has got the big push, and he has all this, and he was anointed for various reasons. But he was still, whatever. We can move on without him. He held all these championships. We could do the same thing. We could take Fuda and we could make him Brave Gate champion, Triangle Gate champion, and have him break up Natural Vibes. And it's the same push Kento got, and now it's Fuda's. That stuff can be replaced easily because that's all stuff that's happening in the ring. It's the fan trust is what I'm most concerned about with this story. And because of that, World needs to be really fucking good.